Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that this is an archived stream. If you want to come out and see me live, you could be in this chat, you could be up here in this little corner here. All you have to do is go to the link that's on screen, and whenever I'm live, you can come say hi. I'd love to see you there. Until then, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Civ 6. This is your host, Bluebeard Gamer, and we are still playing as the symbol of peace, Portugal. Ignore the fact that I have, conquered France and Egypt. We can ignore all that, because the more important thing is we are definitely peaceful and we're making a butt ton of money. Where we last left off, we were, as you remember, we were fighting in Africa. We've knocked Egypt out of the game effectively because we took a couple of their cities and then they just fell apart due to the Free City Scourge that is just absolutely demolishing Africa and the Middle East. And the funny part is, we're in a golden age, and the city is still flipping from us. If we were in a dark age, we wouldn't be able to hold any of this, I'm sure. Although this loyalty is up by 9.6, so I think we'd maybe be able to hold it. We wouldn't do well though, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Hang on a second. I'm just making sure we're okay here on stream. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I had pulled up my Twitch for just a second there so that I could make sure that things are muted, because I had been watching a little bit of a Twitch stream right beforehand, and I just wanted to make sure nothing had gotten messed up. So, what we need to do here is, Thebes is going to flip from us. We can't really stop that. My idea of a strategy is I'm going to move Amani to Hattusa here. That'll affect the loyalty in this area slightly. Before I can go into the Middle East, because I doubt we'll be able to hold all this, what I think we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take back Thebes, probably burn it to the ground, because this is just going to add to the Free City loyalty issue, and we already have bombards here, so it's not really that much of an issue to do that. And we have ironclads as well, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to have to do here, realistically. It says we have a governor title, but we don't at the same time, so I don't know who to believe. I mean, we could probably be in their territory. It doesn't really matter that much. We're just going to keep it out there, because why not? We could combine these guys for people who have low promotions, simply because I'm probably not going to be getting all these Fetorias down anyway, because we've already passed by this ship. As crazy as that sounds, we're already on ironclads, so we're not going to be able to take full advantage of the Fetorias here, and I'd rather have some stronger ships. There we go, and yeah, next turn, we're fortified. The Free Cities armies were marching on our doorstep here. This feels like a real Minas Tirith scene, like from Return of the King. But we will manage, I think. We will manage. We pulled our army out. Thebes is about to fall. We're just going to have to go in and burn it down. We don't really have much else of a choice. Alright, you get a promotion, actually. We're going to give you a higher chance of escaping, because my spies always seem to die on me. And we want to try to keep that from happening. The interesting thing here is that we're about to enter into the next era, which means that this age issue could change. I will easily be in a golden age. But we'll have to see about everyone else. The Zulu, the Canadians, the Koreans, they were all in the Dark Age, and they don't seem to be having a problem with their loyalty. I will say the Zulu have had a big problem. They've pretty much completely fallen apart. They used to have probably the strongest empire, and now they have just absolutely collapsed. Yeah, they're only making 45 science per turn now, so they're very quickly going to get passed by everyone else. I think my path to victory now is the only person who's ahead of me on science is Grand Colombia, and they're all the way over here. So I think my strategy is I just have to keep this war train going and take over the world. And peacefully, of course.
I don't like to commit
as peacefully as bombards can be.
See, I have friends in both places.
Theocracy does not matter. We're still Merchant Republic. We need to see what policies we have here. What are we actually doing in all of our cities? I didn't bother to look. We're building the Venetian Arsenal up in D Converse there. The Forbidden Palace, or the Forbidden City, whichever one it is. that wonder, which I don't remember which one it is, but I think it has something to do with trade routes, so that's really good for us. I don't think we really want to change anything here. I think we're actually fine with what we have, because our trade routes are our lifeblood at the moment. Oh, I keep clicking that. It just changes my view in my editing, or in my streaming software, but I don't think it messes anything up. And yeah, now they're right on our doorstep, but I think we should be able to destroy this before... Oh, well, I kind of needed to capture it with that, because now I can't capture it. Next turn I can. I can capture it and then burn it to the ground. And that should allow us to maintain Memphis here. Because luckily it does not look like that one is flipping. What city? We're in Drager. Build some walls. Yeah, build some walls, please. And then we'll have our army here, actually, to where we can fight. The Mali are probably my next target. Just because they're my other commercial rival, and I don't want to have to deal with them, frankly. So we can just do this and take care of them. Yeah, burning thieves down will be the safest bet, as sad as that is. It's not... Really, all it's doing is adding to the free cities issue. Oh! Actually, I can still take it. It's gone. Problem solved. That's going to help out with our loyalty. We are going to have... In order to fix this free city problem here, because if we could have all these free cities, we would undoubtedly win. Unless we absolutely messed something up. So my strategy is, we go out, we take out the Mali first. If we wait a turn or two, we'll see if people are flipping into Golden Ages or Dark Ages, and that may potentially weaken them. But if we can knock out the Mali, we could strategically work our way down here. Some of these cities are just going to have to go. Because this city here, for example, Lagash, is adding absolutely nothing to... If we were to have it, it wouldn't be giving us any benefit. And it's just giving extra loyalty to the free cities. And their army is ironically the strongest army in the world at the moment, which is really weird. So we need to keep that from happening. And we have to keep it from staying the strongest, what I mean. And in order to do that, our best bet is probably to let's go spy on Gran Colombia. Because if I'm going on the warpath, everyone's going to inevitably hate me anyway. So we'll go to Maracaibo, and we'll just steal from there. Let's see. Yeah, but we have by far the strongest military in the world, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue here. Are we entering the next era now? It's either now or next turn. Next turn. I'm gonna be very curious to see how the world changes its shape after this. And let's see. We can bring all of our units back. Yeah, we can bring them all back, and we can land them back here. I do want to mess with their army. Pew! Just do some solid damage to their courser. The musketmen I'm not as worried about. It's not as big of a deal. We'll bring you back and we'll heal you out there, since you can heal outside of our territory. Move you back there. Oh, I can't repair because I don't have coal. Ah, well that's interesting. Okay. I'm getting 1 coal per turn from just the Great Admiral that I got, but I'm also using it to maintain the Ironclad. So since I don't have any spare, I technically can't repair it, which is interesting. Yeah, but the Mali may start to fall apart here. We really have to keep an eye on that. If they go into a Dark Age, they're our next target. There's not much else to say about that. And we can't really upgrade our knight yet, unfortunately. I'm trying to think about... Because, yeah, the Mali's army is basically non-existent. 115, that's a joke, honestly. That's just an absolute joke. So, we can sweep in, knock them out, and then we can kind of work our way down Africa, I think is probably our best bet. Because we'll have all these cities over here that will be... Oh, and look at that! Timbuktu just revolted towards the free cities, which is going to make this even worse for us. Let's see... A few cities flipped, actually. How many people entered a Dark Age there? Obviously, the Mali did. So, Canada and I were the only ones to actually enter a Golden Age. Everyone else entered a Dark Age, including Gran Colombia, actually, although we don't know to what effect, because we can't see all their stuff. Korea... A city flipped away from Korea, not that it's super substantial. India, something flipped from India that I heard about. Kish flipped away, so yeah, they're kind of stuck in the Indian subcontinent there. The Middle East is just entirely free cities at this point. We kind of need to do something about that, because that's not a great situation to be in. I would like to use these Fetorias, actually, while we have them. You... Feitoria, please. And there's really no other cities around here. We can start sailing this other direction and take advantage of that. We'll bring our privateer over. Our bombard can land. Yeah, we can start messing with these guys now. We just have to be careful not to do something stupid and lose our bombards, because we kind of need those guys if we want to, you know, take these cities. They're going to be pretty important. Alright, and we'll move our knight down. Can't really do anything. Alright. We will actually merge these, start merging these guys. That simply because it's going to help us just have stronger units. I think it may technically weaken our military overall. Goodbye. He wants to be friends, and I am planning on attacking him. I should actually check this. Do they have any allies? They don't. And they're actually at war with the Zulu, even though they're on the other side of the continent. I don't know how that's happened. I think that's just the AI for you. We're going to put you up on this hill, because that's clearly going to work. This is actually going to flip to us in 9 turns, so we could just ignore it. And kind of go around and start attacking the Mali from the other direction. Perhaps we do that. I'll fortify. Yeah, I'll just do that. Form an armada. Oh, don't mind if I do. But with who? That's the question. I kind of like the idea of a privateer armada. He doesn't like us for some reason, although I didn't bother to look why, because frankly, I don't care. He can dislike me all he wants. Yeah, just deal with it, bro. Deal with it. You can heal up. And our knight has made it, although he's not really going to do much, because cavalry really aren't notorious for being good against taking cities. That's kind of the melee unit's job. We may as well kill the units, though. Excuse me? How is he still alive? He didn't have that much health to begin with. Are you joking? Because we have a huge navy. But the thing is, some of these cities are actually pretty well fortified. This one we can probably just burn, because there's no point in there being a city out here. It has a couple of tiles, and that's it. But we could very easily, excuse me, that stuff could very easily be run by the Niter. There's no point in us having it. I could pillage this for faith, but it's not really worth it. Let's just kill him. Get out of here. Yeah, we can start moving our army south, I guess, would be the closest direction. And we can kind of start to mess with Tadmeka down here. The problem is we're going to have a hard angle to come in. I think we have to wait till Timbuktu flips. I know we could just take it manually. But it's going to flip to our side already anyway. So do we want to take the damage to ensure that it flips to us quickly? We have some time. Let's bring our navy up. At the very least, let's bring our navy up here. And we'll start building some Feitorias in these cities that are a bit more, that I trade with a bit more, because that's going to get us a lot of money. And money is very good, as you would imagine. Yeah, actually, you know what? We will move in the bombards. We'll try to take Timbuktu. I'm not imagining it's going to go super well. Or that we'll take a little bit of damage, but we'll see. We don't really need to take it, is the thing. It's not that important. Trading with Venice gets us so much money. It's amazing. I should check, actually, is there anything we can buy? We're not going to buy military units, although we absolutely could, and we could get away with it, too. If it weren't for the meddling kids. Let's What's up with this? Oh, we have to repair the district. We'll get to that eventually. Buy a workshop. You can just buy everything. I mean, why would you not? When you're this rich, why would you bother, or why would you not bother doing that? I can speak English, I promise. It may not look like it, but I promise I can. Alright. It does kind of look like there's... Well, I was going to say it looks like they're kind of trying to build a military, but... No, that's not really happening, is it? This is really all the Mali have, as far as I can tell. So knocking them out won't actually be that difficult. Assuming we cannot mess something up. What does this even do again?
Engineering is the... Had I been present...
I built a wonder without remembering what it did. I should go and look, absolutely, but... I haven't bothered to look yet. Oil? Oh, Memphis has oil. That's lovely. And a bunch of antiquity sites that don't matter. We only have one oil as far as I can tell, which is kind of unfortunate. But, you know, it's not a huge deal. Now getting tanks. That has potential. We've turned... We're still the symbol of peace, don't get me wrong, but tanks are interesting. We're peaceful, but tanks are interesting. That is... It's an interesting sequence of words to come out of my mouth. Are there any wonders worth building? I mean, Patala Palace, maybe. Our space is very limited, so we have to be very careful with how we build our stuff. None of those wonders are worth it. We could build the Panama Canal, but no. No, we're not doing that. Repair the campus, please, so that we can start buying some things. You get a lighthouse, you get a shipyard. We're just filthy rich, it doesn't matter. Alright, I think we do have some things to improve, actually. So buy a builder. Buy two... Okay, buy one trader, apparently. And build some walls. Why not? We are just... It's amazing how rich we are. And this lets us get more traders. Oh, there's so many of these guys. It's wonderful. Who else do we want to be friends with? Caguana we're not really close with. Why are we not the suzerain of Hattusa at the moment? We should be. I mean, they're right next to us. And there's Yerevan. Do we want to be friends with Yerevan? Doesn't really matter. What's their boost? Yeah, that does not matter. But we can get them on our side anyway, because no one's apparently seen them. So yeah, we'll have another city-state on our side just to get us some more diplomatic favor. Because if we're going to start going war crazy, we're going to need to have some diplomatic favor to offset that. Yay! We have an armada of privateers. May as well. Help gives us some more range damage at the very least. You can just fortify. You can shoot the wall. Bam! That did an insane amount of damage. With their bombards, what would you expect? The free cities are sending their armies still. They haven't gone away. Which, you know, is kind of a pain in the butt, but it happens. There's gotta be some city-states I can put these Fetorias at. Oh, yeah! Yeah, let's just come over here and do that. Feitoria... there. Go. You can sail across the water, it does not matter. We're gonna send everyone to Symbol of Peace and do our classic, sorting out of the trade routes that way. Operate 2 levels higher. There's their capital, so at the very least we can see that now. And yeah, they're doing very well for themselves, just because they have an overall, they're just a stronger civ. There were only 2 civs over here in the Americas. So they had a lot of space to work with. Yeah, and as you would expect, knights are useless.
The whole palace complex.
I guess I was kind of just using them to soak hits. I never checked what this did. This wonder. What did this wonder do again? International trade routes from this city receive +2 gold for every luxury resource at the destination. Oh, that's pretty good. When this is constructed, cities not on your home continent receive the lowest production cost city center building they can currently construct. Oh, that's nice. It's very kind of it. Yeah, we're a trading machine, and we do now have another wonder that's just incredibly good. We could build this out here. I'm sure I could have built something else there instead, but I did not, so joke's on you. May as well do that to help out with our era score. I mean, there's really no reason not to. And do any of these... Do we want any of these? Great engineer points are really handy to have. Yeah, we'll just do great engineer points. I'm not sure how many other people are going for them at the moment, so we can start getting them at a quicker rate, ideally. Transfer everyone to Symbol of Peace, and you guys know the drill by now. I have a routine I do with these guys, and we kind of need to maintain that. Everyone over to Symbol of Peace. And you guys are at Symbol of Peace, and there's nothing to do. So we go to Deconverse next. And we do now have our privateer army. Pew. 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 And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Our bombards are at risk of getting damaged there, but at the very least their wall is down. I could just give them 2 oil, and they'll give me 33 gold. Yeah, that's fine. We're no longer the suzerain of them. People have stolen 1,700 gold from us. That is the downside of being this rich, is people are just going to get away with stealing a ton of money. Ah! How dare you hurt my bombard? I'm just going to ignore you, because I'm not ready to declare war on him yet. Ah, I could have optimized that. Oh, well. Oh, I shot the wrong dude. Butts. Why can't I select anyone? Why are you glitched? Should we get more spies? Actually, hang on a second. Let's just real quick spend this money. Because we have the money, we may as well spend it. Now you can move in. Very nice. We'll put you there, although you are now going to get attacked by that district down there, probably. That's fine. This is all part of our plan. We need to take Timbuktu. Ah, we didn't get it. Our stuff's gonna get shot next turn. Hopefully not, and hopefully not die. And now everyone starts transferring up to Deconverse, as is tradition. We cycle through to see how many city-states we can trade with, etc., etc. I'm gonna put my privateer armada down here just so we can see more. Geneva! More money for me. Imagine if we had Big Ben. That would be really nice. We're gonna have to work towards that. I think we are actually currently beelining that tech, although I was doing it more for the corporations. Yeah, people really want 2 oil for some reason. I don't know why you want it that badly, but, you know, that's not my problem, really. Yes! They didn't attack my bombards! That was kind of the goal. Alright, city center is a good one to pick. And no amenities, we'll just pick marble. I have no idea what the AI is going to vote for, so we're just going to put in for something and hope they pick the same thing. Normally it's something that I have a lot of, because... Cocoa? Okay, never mind, that's actually fine.
Remember that politics,
that's not a big deal.
Imperialism, and war also originated in the human brain.
They buffed Raj at some point. I don't know when they did that, but that's really good. I'm taking out the great engineer thing. That got us a nice extra bit of cash. I'll take it. We'll take a promotion. You guys can just get shot. You can fall back. And you can take Timbuktu. You now belong to me. No, I'm not giving it back to the Mali. Are you kidding? Are you joking me? Why would I do that? This city is mine. And I want it to stay that way. Alright, War of Territorial Expansion. Don't mind if I do. We're just gonna start spending some money. Because we are very rich, we can do that. And start building some walls so we can defend ourselves. How's it going down here, Molly? We could totally go after him. We absolutely could. And they wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Because they're just a bunch of bums. Preslav. We can try to get Preslav on our side. It's not really that big of a deal if we get them or not. Just another city-state to have on our side, basically. Alright. So we're at deconverse, so now we're going to we're definitely peaceful, guys. There we go. And you, sir. We're gonna bring you over here. Yeah, but we're going to, we're gonna be able to go on the warpath here soon. Build the Feitoria, absolutely. Get us some more money. Wow, that, those barbarians are, they're very civilized. Aren't they? Yeah, but we need to find places with more oil to fuel our war effort.
Claims that cannot be tested.
Who has oil? Search for oil, please. There's 36 results. Wow, that's a lot of oil, actually. Okay, so there's a lot out in the ocean that no one has. Great Colombia has a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot over there in Indonesia. That city that free city right there has a couple. Those free cities have a couple, actually. So I have a little bit here in Memphis. That's the best. That's my best option for getting oil at the moment. And then all these city-states that I'm friends with, they technically have oil, although they can't tell they have oil. Oh, and then I do actually have a couple up here. I've built I've built a Feitoria for Geneva on top of this one. And then I actually have some right there. So, you know what, that's pretty cool. What does a corporation do? It gives an insane amount of production. Oh my gosh. It allows cities to create products, a new type of great work, which grants powerful bonuses to your cities that house them. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I'm saving a great merchant specifically for that. And we are going to take advantage of it, because that sounds amazing. Alright, let's pick Preslav. And start working towards Ayutthaya. Yay! No one else had become Suzerain with Preslav, apparently. I was the only person who apparently was trying to work with them, because no one else was around. So you know what, I'm not going to complain about that. That's not a bad thing, really. We have to heal up our army, and then it's go time. We have a really good army compared to them. I'm not worried at all about this. It's just a matter of not playing carelessly to lose my guys. That's what we have to worry about. Yeah, that city's actually expanded out pretty far. The thing is, I also kind of need to take out these ones, and that's going to be a little difficult with the way my navy is at the moment. Actually, we're just going to... And we're just going to put you on alert for now. And we're going to send you up to We're Definitely Peaceful, guys, because I know that's the only place at the moment that we can really send trade routes. Excuse me. Go there and build a Feitoria. Bam! Trading with Vilnius is becoming much more profitable, and that's the goal. We can now reach Ayutthaya, actually. Which is pretty crazy. Alright. Now go to, so we're full and we're definitely peaceful, guys, so we're gonna send guys over to Draeger. And we've lost Antananarivo, which is a bit of a shame. They were giving us a nice culture buff. Yeah, they'll give me 120 gold for 4 oil. Absolutely, I'm not using it right now. May as well. Yeah, we could just declare war of territorial expansion just in name, really. I'm not opposed to declaring a surprise war on them. Oh. Why are there so many of you? Let's just buy a line infantry to deal with them. I don't have time for that. We're kind of running out of things for my cities to build, which is... I guess that's a good thing, but it feels weird to say. Draeger, trade with Ayutthaya there. Getting a lot of money. Go for Draeger. You can go... See, how are we going to do this? Because the problem is this Free Cities thing is actually in the way. So we may need to go after them first. For some... Unfortunately. Because the thing is, if we take Tadmeka, we're going to have to instantly turn around and go after the Mali. Because otherwise, we're just going to not have the loyalty to deal with it. Knocking out this city would be a good bet. We just don't do a lot of damage, and that's where we have a difficult time. We just don't do the damage we need to do. We're going to have you just do nothing. Do nothing. You have built all your Fetorias, so I'd like you to come down here. Because we'll have to try to knock that city out, raise it, so that they're not getting the loyalty pressure at all. I mean, I could hold on to it temporarily for loyalty pressure, perhaps, but I don't think it'll really let me just temporarily hold on to it. I did air quotes, I don't know if you guys were able to see. But, yeah, temporarily holding on to it, I'm not sure if that's really gonna work. Alright, one-time deals. 18 gold? Nah. I don't really need open borders, I'm just kind of taking it because I can. But yeah, looking at the world, there's a lot of potential here for us to go absolutely ham on them. And we want to do that. Because why not? Why would we not?
Economics is
We are the symbol of peace, after all. Pew. Shoot you a little bit to do a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll be fine up here. We'll be fine. And I actually built this within range of oil. That wasn't even planned, but that's pretty cool. Let's find out where coal is, because if I can't be able to repair all this stuff, then that's just gonna get annoying. Renaissance walls. We don't really need them, but we may as well build them. You get a lighthouse and a shipyard, which means we have new trade route capacity. So buy a trader. And we could build a campus, potentially. Is there anything up here worth building? Industrial zone. We could actually get +2. We'd have to get rid of one of our oh, this is a +3. That's a no-brainer. Absolutely. It's a nice, solid option. Alright. We're gonna go down to Ponte Delgada now. We're starting to get to the cities that don't actually have names. Which, you know, for people who hang out here, I'll eventually give them names. I just haven't done it yet. Boop, we're gonna make that a farm for more housing for Evora. And they just have settlers there. Don't know why, but they do. Yeah, we need to weaken that. That has to go. It's in our way, and as such, it must not be allowed to exist. And you are out of Feitoria builds, so you can actually come back over here. Thing is, I have fleets and armadas of ships, so ideally, we'd be able to take the city without too much trouble, but they're not designed to fight walls. That's more of a frigate and battleship thing. Which, again, we actually... I mean, we could build frigates. We have the money to where we could just buy frigates if we wanted to. Do we buy a frigate armada? We may as well, right? It's not really a bad thing to do. Yeah, we're just gonna weaken this. We can't have this in our way. The amount of trade routes we can have as well is just amazing. More money for the money god, as they say. Send it to Ponte Delgada. I already know everyone else can't use that. Medieval walls. Medieval walls, because I can't build my production district, because someone's in the way. Let's see. You could attack, it's not... Is it really worth it? I mean, we did a decent amount of health to it, actually. Wow. Oh, no, okay, we just took it out. Look at that, okay. I wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. You come over here. It's looking pretty good here. I'm waiting to just mess up the Mali really bad. Yeah, now we can start trading with all these guys out here. You have nothing left to improve, so we're gonna bring you... What do we improve? There's something to improve out here, I can tell. I don't think I can build offshore... Is offshore rigs a separate thing in this game? I know it is in 5 for some silly reason. Yeah, it can only be built on land tiles with oil. So I have to build an offshore rig as something completely different for some reason. Go improve... We could go improve the deer, not that we really need to, but we may as well. We'll go do that. And let's see. We lost to Tusa, not that that's a big deal. Although I think we were getting our oil from them. Nice, I got a promotion!
I think the human race.
Appease the gods, that's fine, don't care. We'll take the promotion, we're just gonna sit in here, because we may as well. So now, are we ready? Are we ready to fight the Mali? Their military's pathetic, that's not what I'm worried about. I kind of want to wait... Is there a core I can make anywhere? If I can make another core... That will give me the... Boost. 1, 2... Oh, shoot. Okay. We can combine these guys. There we go. I think that does make technically make my military ever so slightly weaker, but it did give me the boost for mobilization, so I'd like to be able... Oh, nice, we built something on coal! Well, now I can actually repair my stinking ironclad. I don't think we had any other coal, actually. Which is kind of crazy to me. Is there any other coal out here? Tons of oil, but not really coal. We may kind of have to just work past it. Let's see. Oh, I've already researched battleships, actually, so we can't even get frigates like I thought we would. Ah, well, where were you going? Can you actually come down here and improve this oil? Actually, is there anywhere else where you can improve it first? Because I can just buy another builder and he can do that. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll just buy a builder and he can improve it himself. Not a big deal, really. 6 turns, that's fine. I'm loaded, doesn't matter. We could upgrade our stuff to submarines, which would be nice. I do like the idea of having field cannons just as an upgrade for what I currently have with my crossbowmen. Because realistically, they're reaching the point where they're not as good anymore. Which, don't get me wrong, they're good. But they're just not doing as much now, which is a bit of a shame. You can actually heal now. Or repair. Please do. Yeah, we're currently getting +3. We're currently getting +3, so that should be enough to be able to turn some of these guys into ironclads. Which will make our situation a little better, I think. Alright, and now... I'm gonna steal some tech from you, Grand Columbia. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what I thought. You know what? Well, let's do a surprise war. I'm not really concerned about the grievances, and no one's allied with him, so this shouldn't really be a problem. He'll march his army, not that it matters. I don't think he had a single... Yeah, not a single city-state on his side. So that's good for us. We can just march in here and destroy that, not that it matters. Where is his army? He does have an army somewhere. Not that I know where it is, but he does have one, technically. Alright, alright. We have ironclads. Oh, look at these beautiful, beautiful ships. Yeah, if we can burn down Jenny, that'll be good. That is a lot of money. I'll take it. Not that I need it, but I will take that money. I'm not really using the niter at the moment, so it doesn't matter. I could actually liberate Kumasi in all this. And that could give me another city-state to trade with. Which will be very nice. Go ahead and heal. I'm not scared of that barbarian. Pew! That actually did a decent amount. You know, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll be fine. We have enough ships to where we're able to do a sizable amount of damage really quickly to this city. We should be fine. We can march the rest of our army in without a care in the world. 2 bombards specifically, because 2 bombards are always better than 1. I'm of that opinion. He's the one that built Oracle. You sneaky little boy, you. Alright. We're starting to get oil now. On our own. Yeah, he doesn't even have a military. He has probably 1 military unit out there somewhere. I think it's that one. I think that's his only military unit, if I had to guess. So, I'm not imagining this is going to be that difficult. Yeah, I'm not imagining this to be a problem. I'm basically farming experience off of that guy. He's not dead, but he should be. What a rude dude. Alright, I'm gonna wait on you, because the instant I move these guys within range, they're gonna start getting attacked. I feel like the AI tends to prioritize the siege and range units, which, you know, you should probably kill... Which kind of makes sense, because the walls get melted really quickly otherwise. And we'll have you do it, because you... There we go. So now, they don't have all their loyalty pressure coming from that city, which means that we can just come back up here and heal, and get ready to assault these cities out here. Ah, he does have a frigate now! Good for you, dude! Good for you! Look at him go. He technically has a military now. Not that it's very threatening, but he does have one. The little military he's sending in to fight the free cities. Why are you not attacking me? I am currently attacking you right now. Why are you not... Oh, I don't understand. These guys are kind of stupid sometimes. They're not really present up here. Alright, we need to promote these people. Because now we can buy Gilded Vaults in all these places. I've been kind of waiting on that. Timbuktu's actually losing loyalty, although it's pretty slow, so I'm not that worried. Alright. You don't have a commercial district in which we can do it. You actually will buy a factory in. Those are good. Gilded Vault. There it is. Gilded Vaults are just insanely good. They're just a better form of a... I can't speak. They're just a better form of a bank. And banks are good. I have almost spent all my money, actually. I burned through that pretty quickly, but we just really upgraded our production in these cities, which is good, I would say. What do you do? No. We're saving you for a corporation. I don't know what we need in order to get that, but we are going to save you for that specific purpose. Flanking bonus. We already have a lighthouse and a shipyard and pretty much everywhere. So I'll just take the flanking bonus and be done. With that, at least. How much damage do we... You know what? No, I'm not going to risk it. Because that frigate's going to sail in and start doing some damage to us. So I am instead going to start healing up. We could actually make an armada next turn if we want. Shouldn't we be able to... Why are we not able to just buy armadas? Or build them? I thought that was something you could do. That's not something I've do... What am I doing? Invading and annexing? Yeah, pretty much. As the symbol of peace that is Portugal, I have decided that the best way, apparently, of keeping peace is to just get rid of everyone else so that there's no war. I mean, that's a solid strategy, right? Real big brain moment, I think. Yeah, I don't see any flaws in that logic, obviously. Foolproof. I've heard that one before. No! That's a completely original thought. I don't know where you would ever have heard that. That's my brilliant new philosophy, actually. It's interesting you mentioned that. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're actually starting to build a military now because they're at war. Who's building things? Oh, someone built Big Ben. What a butt. And they stole 2,000 gold from me. I really need to station someone in Draeger so that doesn't keep happening. I'm still just sitting in here. I've just been soaking hits from this crossbowman for so long. We may as well move now. We destroyed that, so I don't think it's going to attack us. But yeah, the reason I'm doing all this is because these free cities, for the longest time, as you can see, this is a lot of free cities. This is just, they're basically just barbarians. But because there's so many of them, they're not flipping over to anyone else, because they're all getting loyalty from each other. So they're basically just their own faction here that's self-sustaining. And they had a stronger army than I did, which was really embarrassing. So what I had to do was I had to go through, and what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to be knocking out these people that are nearby, and that's going to give my city pressure, that's going to give me enough city pressure with loyalty that I can sweep through here, and they won't instantly flip away because of the loyalty issues. Nothing wrong with totalitarianism. Yeah. In Civ 6, I don't see a problem with that. I'm just trying not to get clipped. We'll build the Revelli here. I unfortunately messed up to where I couldn't build it in my main cities because I didn't plan things out well enough, and I kind of feel bad about that. But we can at least build it up there in Draeger so we have it. It's just a good thing to have. We could sail around the long way and try to mess with their frigate. I don't know, but we still have a pretty big army relative to everyone else, but it's just kind of just a few units. It's not exactly a large amount of them, if that makes sense. If we just counter spy here, that allows us to cover all of these districts, and maybe people will stop stealing money from us now, because that's starting to get really annoying, actually. Stop stealing money from me, please. And you guys kind of need to go away. There we go. We got at the very least kill their units as they're coming over to us. You can fall back and heal. We'll be able to bring in our line infantry to save the day. They're doing slightly better than I thought they would, actually. So we will have to play somewhat intelligently here. But the thing is, their production's pretty bad, so I'm pretty sure they're just buying this stuff, and their gold supply is not good anymore. They only have 195, so ideally we can just sweep in and mess them up. I will note that there are free city crossbowmen now coming after us. Yeah, but those guys are effectively dead. We can run over here and kill them, no problem. Yeah, their army's basically non-existent. This shouldn't be a problem, Whomper. It's just a matter of time at this point. But saying that, I do need to work on getting some better stuff here. Where is their frigate? There it is. I kind of want to sail down and mess up their frigate. Oh, yeah, we have an ironclad armada. We are the boss. Let's go to Ponta Delgada. I think that's where we have to go now for our trade routes. Go and improve the sheep. We're actually making a decent amount of oil now, so we'll be able to get some battleships here soon. Battleships will be the game changers. All those coastal cities, we won't even have to put our military at risk. We can just, we'll be able to just shoot them from afar, and that's what we want. If I look here, for example, yeah, 1720, just buy a battleship. That is going to start eating into our oil supply, but we have a decent amount already, so that shouldn't be too bad. Their frigate is hiding, so we can't attack it. But, yeah, I think Karina's next. We should be able to take our units here and just annihilate them. That shouldn't be a problem. We have unlocked some decent stuff. Military academies, seaports, and Renaissance walls generate +2 science. There's some ways in here that we could jack up our science, but I kind of want to just keep making money. But instead, I think we will go for... Let's get some extra science, see how much we get. And that gave us 4. That's not great, but, you know, it's 4. So, Whomper, I'm curious, while we're sitting here, and I'm just manually doing all this stuff. How have you been doing today? Have you done anything interesting today? I worked on some more channel art today, that some of which is up here on Twitch to see. But other than that, what did I do today? Oh, I played some croquet with my family out in the backyard. That was pretty fun. Yeah, but what have you been up to? I'm curious myself. I'd love to know. Let's see. We're gonna have to start making some spies. Spies. Oh, I played some TF2 today. That was a great way of reminding me that I did TF2 today. Spy. Been playing Awesome Nuts and Hollow Knight. 2 great games, honestly. 2 great games. I have Hollow Knight on my Switch, but I haven't played it too much because, admittedly, I'm pretty bad at it. I'm just not great at platformers in general, but I try. I absolutely try. It just hasn't worked out very well for me. So I'll just have to keep working at it, honestly. That's probably the best solution I can come up to. What is that? That's not a unit. That is an industry. Okay. Yeah, but I played a bit of TF2 today, which it reminded me how bad at shooters I am, so... Not a huge deal. I actually have a pretty... How far did I get in Hollow Knight? The sad part is, I failed... I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. I progressed so little in the game that I don't know how to describe how far I got. Because the thing is, I explored a bunch of areas, but I don't really know how to measure that, if that makes sense. In terms of oh, I can't pillage? Oh, I can't pillage their trade routes. What a butt. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how to describe it, which is really sad. I should be able to describe how far I got in the game, but alas, I'm apparently not very good with words in terms of Hollow Knight. I was able to get to that city where that... Oh, I'll tell you how, one place I was able to get to. I was able to get farther, I guess. I was able to find other things, but I was able to get to that city with that, that flying beetle with the cape or whatever that teleports around and just slams into the ground. I fought him. He was a real pain in the butt. Yeah, but that's one I got at least there, and I did get farther. I got to this one place on the left side of the map where it's just kind of it was just the left side of the map to where it was kind of just a wasteland, and it was kind of a cliff you had to climb up on the left side. I don't know what the names for any of this stuff I don't know what the names are for any of these places, but I didn't quite know what to do. Embarrassingly, I'm probably one of those people that needs their hand held in games. As sad as I am to admit that, I probably am one of those people, so... That would probably explain why I didn't know what I was doing. Alright, we're doing decent damage to this city. This is a game I know much more about by comparison. This game, it doesn't matter if you don't need your handheld, because it's just not that kind of game, so I don't have to worry about it. That's my excuse. Alright, we need to heal up all this stuff. Oh, now I can plunder their trade route. I guess I can't plunder them while they're in their territory. 130 gold, not bad. No mechanical skill, just brain. Yep. That's probably actually a pretty decent way of describing it. I'm not trying to brag about my mental capabilities in this game, but I think it probably is true that I'd like to think I'm above average in that regard, but my mechanical skills leave a lot to be desired, and that reflects itself in my aim and things like shooters. So yeah, I'll just rely on brain power to carry me through. Not that just teching up, not that just hurdling with science and then overwhelming with battleships is really difficult in any way. But it's a start. It's my excuse to be able to say it's a brain play. Oh, you can level up. Yeah. I always take the defensive promotions because those are the best ones. You have a promotion. Oh! Yeah, we'll make you a quartermaster, and then all of our spies will be better. And I like the sound of that. How much oil are we getting? +6. Buy another battleship. Cha-ching! I want a battleship armada. Those things will cleave through cities. And that's what we want to go for. We're gonna keep healing. We can kind of soak the damage there with this line infantry. Although, I could also fall back and just heal this way. That's probably better, actually. I don't know why I haven't done that. I'm not even the suzerain of them. I don't know why I'm allowed in here. I guess they're just okay with me being around? No problems, I guess? Come out and fight me like a man. I just have my bombards kind of teetering on the edge there. They have to come out and get me, and then I can just destroy them, and I can just annihilate them. Oh, I can get a relic in exchange for giving them some coal? Absolutely. Normally, I wouldn't really do that deal in terms of amenities, but relics are just nice to have for... Relics are just nice to have for helping out with culture. Because I'm somehow leading in the culture victory. I don't know how this is the case. But I am actually leading in culture victory. I haven't even tried for it. Extra towards district defenses. Don't mind if I do. Bam. You can get a promotion. Plus 14 combat strength versus naval raider units. That... we may as well take it. That's a nice promotion, actually. That's really good. Situational, but really good in that situation. We could build Petra here in Memphis. That's probably actually... I'm surprised no one else has built it. Maybe they just can't. So you know what? Yeah. I will build Petra. I'll do it. Bam. May as well. No one else is gonna do it, so I may as well, right, Whomper? I may as well do it. Bam. We now have a battleship fleet with the same promotions. Oh my gosh. I don't normally like military, but when you're so high-tech that you can just steamroll through people, it's more manageable, I think. Of course, that may be kind of obvious. Yeah, we'll just fortify in there. It's safer that way. I actually want you to come back home. And just hang out in Symbol of Peace, and you can counter-spy there and kind of keep us safe that way. Shaka's gone! Shaka got knocked out of the game from just falling apart in terms of loyalty. This is why it matters. He's gone. I didn't even have to knock him out. Almost all of Africa is owned by free cities. We could technically just leave them to their own devices. And that'd be really funny. Not that that would be good for us, because, you know, it... Oh, that's what I've been waiting for fleets and armadas. But, yeah, because if we just left all the free cities alone, we'd be... I mean, we technically would be fine, but it would mean that I wouldn't be able to take advantage of all of this stuff that's here. So, I mean... And by that logic, we should take all these free cities, because if I have all of Africa, I've basically won if I have all of Africa. I mean, obviously. We'll move you there. Our army is slightly stronger. We can try moving in again. Their capital is actually a bit more resilient than I would have expected. But now this is going to sting a lot more. Yeah, it does. Keep bombarding. We will wear them down. Oh, we got it. Keep it. We are going to be getting loyalty issues here eventually. I don't have the money for a monument. Does this give me loyalty? It does not. Just prepare the granary, and next turn we can buy some stuff. Okay. So we are actually... We can actually hold this. Come down here. Oh, that does mean they are now at war with us. You know what? That's fine. That's not a big deal. They're on the other side of the map from us. Okay. But yeah, actually, now that we're here, let's take Ponta Delgada. I like to name these cities after people, so if you would like, I can name the city after you, Whomper. I'll do it preemptively, and if you don't want to, just let me know and I'll change it. But I like to do that for people who are, in the community. I almost feel like, I think the collective name for my community at this point has just become the Hive Mind, which is really weird. But people don't really seem to have a problem with it, so you guys are just now the Hive Mind. And it fits with the strategy games I play, so I don't know. Make peace? Yeah, no. You're gonna give me things that I could already just have anyway. And I'm not really afraid of you. You have practically no military. I can just swoop in and knock out all this stuff, so it's not really even that big of a deal that way. That is the ideal name. Yes. It just kind of sounds a little sinister, which...
a castle in the air?
I'm not trying to make you guys sound sinister, but I am cold and emotionless, just like a hive mind, so I guess it kind of makes sense. And laughing does still count as cold and emotionless, by the way. I am counting that. How far can I move you? I can get you as far as here and then form an armada. We now have a battleship armada. This game is over. They stand absolutely no chance, because I can... Every coastal city, I can now reach their capital from the water, and they can't do jack about it. This game's over. I'd like to see you try. Although those guys are actually going to be a problem. We may have to go... We may have to turn around and deal with them. Although we could just do that and do 47 damage. So, you know, we could also just do that. Yeah, but realistically, we don't even have to have our military in here taking damage. We could just wait, have our battleship armada sail around, pelt it a couple times, and then it's over. It's just... Oh, I did want to buy some stuff in here while I was around. Monument for loyalty. Gilded Vault, because why not? And then the rest of the stuff we'll actually have to start working on building ourselves, because, you know, we're rich, but we're not that rich. We're 1,400 gold per turn. Oh my gosh. I like how I can plunder 130 gold from a trade route, and it's just nothing to me. That's how much money I'm making. It's insane. Let's go put our guys out here, because that way I'm able to guard against the most stuff in terms of counter-spying. You can just heal there, keeps the barbarians from respawning. Yeah, but Whomper, I'd like to think that we're in a good spot here. That bombard is probably gonna die. We may have to make it into a core to save it. Because otherwise it's gonna fall back into a spot that it's gonna get attacked. We'll see. Although now we get Venetian Arsenal. I should have been purchasing the battleships after that, but whatever. Right? Whatever. Although I can actually bring you back here and we're fine. Because this thing is completely destroyed. We're fine, is the point I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to save that bombard. Whompland Wonderworld. Do you want to call it that? I don't know how I missed that. But I love that name idea. Whompland Wonderworld. And that does fit. Oh, I love it. I hope that's why you put that in there, because I absolutely love that name. It's so good. We'll buy a shipyard. Build a wall for me. See, I can put my battleship all the way out here, out of range of attack, and take out almost half their wall. It's not even a challenge at this point. Not that I mind that. Not that I mind you. And we can just plunder another trade route. I'm destroying their economy as well. The Mali rely really heavily on their gold. And I can just mess up their economy, and then, you know, they're done. They can't do anything about it. The Battleship Armada is just... The Battleship Armada is just unbeatable, frankly. Unless you have 2 Battleship Armadas on your side, in which case you can overpower it, but... You know, other than that, unbeatable. Plunder the trade routes. We could probably just sail in here and take it ourselves. I did get a settler. Not that I need it, so we'll just keep you out there. You could just sit on the island and reflect on life. Kind of like what they did with Napoleon, where they just stuck him out in the middle of the ocean. You are now out here. You can reflect on the meaning of life where you are. We don't want you here. We don't like you. There we go. We can do a decent bit of damage. Although they're not even our damage-dealing guys at this point. The Battleship Armada is on its way. They're the ones that will change this game. Although I will say, the Mali are doing pretty well for not having a military. Considering they don't have a military, they're doing very well for themselves. Oh, yeah, they're going to give me the Holy Grail? Absolutely. I don't even know if I have room for all this stuff, but I want the Holy Grail. An enemy spy from an unknown Civ has eluded capture. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna have to make some card changes here. But here's the question, Whomper. Who do we go after next? The Mali are gonna go down pretty quickly here, obviously. They're not really much of a threat. But yeah, who do we go after next? There are... Oh, I could make my wonder production even stronger. Although I don't think I'm really even building wonders at the moment. I'm building Ruhr Valley. I am building Ruhr Valley. Although I'm building a lot of walls. So how about... Where is it? 100% production towards defensive buildings. There we go. We're just still making an insane amount of money. Yeah, but who do we declare war on next? Oh my gosh, my cities gain +4 loyalty per turn when the spy is in their territory. We are just we're insanely overpowered now. We get a great scientist, and we get a great admiral. We have to go put this on the Battleship Armada. Getting the additional promotion experience on that. As long as I achieve world domination, yeah. We may have to just go after free cities. That would make the most sense because they are right here. And no one else is really close to us. The closest person otherwise is probably India, all the way out here. We have Korea and Japan out here, and Canada and what's their face? Gran Colombia are over here. I think going after the free cities just makes the most sense, because then I have all of Africa, and then the game's basically over at that point. It's just a formality at that stage. Yeah, we'll just put a, yeah, we'll put a, what's its face, Orzagaz there, because that'll get us more envoys, or that'll get us more, diplomatic favor, which is always good. Not a lot of stuff really worth building. We'll just buy traders. No, don't build one. Are you crazy? Don't build a trader. Buy one. We have the money for it. We may as well. Alright. We have to do a cycle through our empire here of things to buy. Sewer. And that actually got us a nice promotion, or a nice buff. So we'll take it. And a sewer down here. Not that it needed one yet. But it will eventually, and that's what's important. Finish building the industrial zone, please. We can go chop down these woods to fill that up a little faster. I do kind of like the wonder option for speeding that up. But I could also do plus 25% gold and plus 10% production in cities not in the original capital's continent. And that'll buff every city that I'll eventually have in Africa. So that could be a good idea. That could be a good idea. I kind of like that idea. We could just reduce our unit maintenance, not that it really matters at this point. Yeah, you know what? We will do rationalism and see how much more science that gets us. One 156 to 209, that's a pretty solid jump. I'd definitely say that was worth it. Alright, we also need you to counter spy just in our city center here. Because why not? We don't want them to be able to remove our governor. Get a buff for computers and radio. I will take both of those. They're pretty solid. You can heal up. You can heal up. And you can heal up. But we'll be able to liberate Kumasi by coming down here. And that'll just feel wonderful. Because then we'll have another city-state to trade with. And that's the important thing. So we have another city-state to trade with. If we can get promotions on these guys, we can heal them up, which is pretty solid stuff. Ow! They're hurt. They're pretty badly hurt. Oh my gosh, they keep eluding capture and Draeger. But we know that's where they're spying on us. I'm keeping an eye on that commercial district, because I think that's one of the only commercial districts I have. And because it makes a lot of money, people are trying to steal from it. Timbuktu's losing loyalty again. How are you losing loyalty? I have more cities now than I did before. How does that work? Can attack after moving? Oh, that is the best promotion for siege units. Hands down, can attack after moving. The best. Just do that whenever you can. Because not being able to attack while moving with these guys is so annoying. Alright, we can now sail you down and do that. I can go there. We can give you a promotion, an extra 50% combat experience, which is definitely preferred. Extra 10 combat strength towards districts. We are looking really solid here. The Crazy Redoubtables. The Crazy Redoubtable Armada. That sounds cool. But here's the thing. These battleships are really useful because look how many cities are within 3 tiles of the coast. It won't work for the inland ones, but for all the ones on the outside, on the coast, they're as good as ours. So that is how we win this. I'm actually just gonna keep you there so barbarians can't spawn. That's our only way of really keeping you away. Wait, what? Is there no one else to go to? I guess I did, I bought them up here. I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. I'll send you down the Drager. There's probably places to trade with there. They do a decent bit of damage, but, yeah, they're no... Someone built Ruhr Valley! Simone Bolivar has built Ruhr Valley. This cannot stand. My German ancestry means that I must respond with fiery passion and anger that you have built the Ruhr Valley before me. How... In other words, how rude. Oh, +3. I don't want to get rid of the sheep, though. We'll go with the +1 so we don't have to get rid of the sheep. It's worth having the sheep. They're just a solid unit. No, you guys actually can't do anything in Drager, so we do want to have you up here. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, time to sail these guys down and just destroy everything. Because that's all we have to do to destroy everything. Oh, these guys can't actually attack that. Interesting. It's because it's technically a landing they can't really sail into like a city, so... Yeah, we can't really do anything there. Oh, I can't plunder that. What a butt. Now my bombards are a little more exposed. We are wearing them down. Just by doing this, we're wearing them down, which is... We don't even need our battleships for this. I thought we would. But apparently that's not an issue. Yeah, we have to chop down all the woods. Not that there's much we can do with those tiles, unfortunately. Yeah, but I like you in that other spot a little better. Just because it's closer to the bombards. It means that they exercise zone of control there, so the enemy's not as likely to be able to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, we got some money at least. I didn't want to do that. What a butt. Alright, and... Oh, well. We will have to work around it. I can tell my cities aren't happy. I should probably work on making them happier. But, no. I'm just not gonna bother. Why does Drager have so many things I need to buy here? Navigation school, a seaport, which I can almost afford. Man, these cities are really good. We can just start working on we can basically just start working on spies and just putting them all throughout our empire. And that is how we will stay safe. Is by just spying on everyone non-stop. And by that I mean spying on ourselves, so that we can stop people from spying on us. It's a very roundabout, but you guys get what I'm saying. I know you guys get what I'm saying. I can just sail down here, do a solid amount of damage. Oh, I'm about to take this anyway. I could almost walk around it. In fact, I may just go around it. We could just start going after Kumasi. They do actually have a frigate down here that they just have not been doing anything with for some reason. Maybe because they know that I can just sail in and completely obliterate it. Because, yeah, watch this. Ironclad Armada. The Armored Group Armada, which sounds really cool, by the way. Anytime now, game. Yep, they're gone. Just like that, they're gone. They don't stand a chance. We are indestructible. We have a submarine armada now. The best around. Nothing's ever going to keep us down. We're good. Alright, we have enough money to buy a seaport here, which we absolutely want to do. Plus 2 gold on all coastal tiles in the city. And we actually get product slots for that, which we still don't really know how to work with these. Am I able to send you down onto that wine and do something with that? I don't know how that works. We could do water parks for amenities. We probably should do that. We'll build over there. That way they have all these truffles to stare at. But we need to start working with amenities because our people, turns out they're not very happy. Which, you know, that happens sometimes. It's kind of inevitable, but it's a shame that they're not very happy because we would kind of want them to be happy. Patala Palace, that's a decent amount of production, but for the extra social policy slot, I'm willing to get rid of that. I'm actually going to save these, because Mansa Musa, once he goes down, a lot of these are just going to flip to us. So we can just start dumping these into Ayutthaya. Actually, nope. You know what? No. Antananarivo. They really buff our culture up. We want to have them on our side. Pillage that for the 50 health. We're basically full health now. Once we get rid of this wall, it's a matter of time. That's all there is to say about it. It's just a matter of time at that point. Wow! That didn't work very well. That really didn't work very well. Chop that down. We now have our production district here, with which we can't do anything because we're out of money. We'll start buying some stuff next time around here. But wow, we are... Have I mentioned to you that I'm filthy rich? Has that come up at all in the conversation? What? I have a spy specifically trying to counterbalance this. And he neutralized my governor anyway. Why are my spies garbage? Why are my spies garbage? I demand to know. We'll just buy a sewer. And as for you... Water park. We want our people to be happy. Bam. Water parks for everyone. Huzzah! Walls are gone. We can pillage for the health. And yeah, this is a matter of time now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very good at this. We're doing pretty well at this game, I'm safe to say. Oh my gosh. I instantly destroyed the walls. Liberate to Kamasi. We have a friend, although they're gonna instantly rebel here if we're not careful. Kamasi, I don't want you to flip. I want you to stay alive. I want you on my side. We may have goofed. Because yes, Kumasi is free, but at what cost? They're just gonna instantly flip again. What we have to do is we have to knock out Niani. Because that will lower the population in this area. And that'll mean less population pressure for Kumasi to deal with. That's a strategy, I think. Heal outside of friendly territory, by far the best one. Let's just sail you in here, do some insane damage to the walls. Mansa Musa, you are done. Wealth is fleeting, learning is vanity. All I have done, O God, I did in your name. He does look very sad, and then he looks very mad because we've killed him. So yeah, there we go. Kumasi is still potentially gonna flip. But yeah, there we go. That's completely destroyed our diplomatic favor because we now own 2 other original capitals, and that completely destroys our diplomatic favor. Okay, we have some stuff to repair. We actually have an encampment down here, which is interesting. Not that we'll ever use it, but it's cool to have. Granary, we need some housing. Hey, look at that! That brought our pop down to 9. That should help out with the loyalty pressure here in Kumasi. And if I start taking these, we should be fine. Because I don't want Kumasi to flip. I want them to stay my friend. Because my trade routes to any city-state provide +2 culture and 1 gold. That has jacked my culture up to 538. In other words, I'm pretty sure that just doubled it. Which is absolutely insane. So that means now, we need to start marching on these free cities. Pretty much everyone has denounced us, as you would expect. But, you know, that just happens sometimes. What do you expect us to do? Do I actually have to build things myself? Ugh. That sounds awful. The thing is, I can't do anything with Tundra, so by chopping down these trees, I've kind of shot myself in the foot. Because now there's nothing for me to do. Oh! Let's build St. Basil's Cathedral. That'll actually be really good for this city. And now that Kumasi is free, let's start shifting our traders back in the cycle so that we can trade a lot with Kumasi. Although they may flip almost immediately, so who knows if it'll actually work. But yeah, Tadmek is next on my list. Oh! I can just instantly turn it into a corporation. And the Hermes Wine Corporation. Whomper. I like the name Hermes Wine Corporation, but do you have any interesting ideas for what we can name this corporation? I'm trying to think if there's any funny names for... I'm trying to think of how you spell Dionysus, because that may not be how it's spelled, but I'm pretty sure he's the Greek god of wine. I wish I knew how to spell it. You know, I think we may just go with Hermes Wine Corporation. That sounds really awesome. I'll wait a little bit, just in case you end up saying something, but... Time's ticking down here, so, Let's just try generating some names. Madame Luxor's Select Wine Productions. Okay, no, we're going with that one. That name is just so out there. And this one city alone is producing 138 culture, because that... Wow. We need to get our hands on great merchants. These corporations are amazing. Can we do anything with these now? We can create a new product. Oh my gosh. That's something for our cities to actually do.
Slowly.
This is so cool. This is so incredibly cool. I like this. Take the promotion. We're just gonna start hurting you. You have to fall back. Yeah, but we are, we're doing pretty good here if I do say so myself. Move out here and take your promotion. Do the +1 movement, because that'll be really good for mobility. We could go fascism. What do you say, guys? Do we go fascist? I think it's safe to say I have never gone fascist in a Civ 6 game, ever. I have always gone democracy. But the thing about this game, I mean, 15% discount on purchases with gold. That is actually pretty good for what we do with our international trade routes. If we look at the buffs for these... I mean, the buffs aren't directly useful for us, because the only thing is, I like the extra combat strength, but the cards I'm using, the cards are going to get absolutely messed up. So I'm inclined to say no's towards fascism still, because even though we're fighting military right now, we are still heavily reliant upon our economy. So I think we still have to go democracy in all this, because they give you the economic policy slots that I need. And a sewer. Braga's insanely powerful, even though there's nothing here to really make more powerful. It's a pretty small city. Here. We're gonna get rid of the woods, that's fine. What did we lose? We lost some card. I don't know what it was. So for the defensive buildings, I think. Well, let's do unit maintenance reduced by 2, I guess. This can move up to here, which means we can now slot in something else. There's gotta be something else good here. Open borders with all city-states and +4 influence points per turn towards earning envoys. Gunboat diplomacy is incredible. We're now at -10. Because I'm excess grievances. So, yeah. Whoops. Sorry. Wow. Oh, we can make a diamond mine. Do we have the ability to make diamond industries yet? I would love that. I'll just sail in here and start nuking Tadmeka. Not literally, just metaphorically with my insanely powerful units. Because they can't do anything about it. Tadmeka's just a butt. They're weak. And I am strong. Your mastery of creation secrets is the envy of my people. Yeah, I'm pretty good in science and they like me for that. Gosh, he's still ahead of us. Is he anywhere towards this? He still hasn't researched rocketry or anything, so it does not matter. That's fine. Let's just shoot you. We can still give you a cool name, the Elite Snipers. That is, in fact, a cool name. And we can start marching these guys towards Tadmeka. We can just sit there so that they can't have it. We can just one-shot coursers now. We have become insanely powerful. Symbol of Peace. What can Symbol of Peace buy? Nothing. We just need to start cycling through these cities. We need to do that, by the way. I don't know why we haven't. A sewer in D-Converse to help with the population, because they were actually at cap. Barracks we're not buying, and we kind of have too low money for everything else. But we need to get seaports everywhere. That's going to really up our gold. But yeah, we're in a good spot, guys. Yeah, we can just build a diamond industry here. Where are my other diamonds at? Because I apparently have another one somewhere. Or are they all in this city? They may be all in this city. Diamond industry plus 25% gold in this city. It's not much, but it's something to have now. Oh my gosh, this game is so... I'm sorry, I love this game. I could just gush about this game for hours. I immediately destroyed the walls. One shot. These guys do not stand a chance. Just this session, I think we've almost doubled the size of our empire. It's really insane, actually. All these cities up here are kind of just bad now. I kind of wish I didn't have them because they're just weighing me down. As awful as that sounds, they are kind of just weighing me down at this point. Are any of these other ones worth having? I don't think so. Not yet. None of those are currently worth having. Niani. You could actually use some things. Take a factory and take a sewer. Your housing wasn't a problem, but we're gonna fix that. Yeah, we're the suzerain of practically everywhere. We can just use 3 envoys and we're now the suzerain of Hattusa, just like that. We're gonna reassign you to Antananarivo. How about, let's go put you in Ayutthaya, actually. Because that place is actual competition at the moment. But yeah, we're actually starting to get near the end of the stream, and that makes me sad. Because I'm really enjoying this. We're just annihilating everyone now, because... We can one-shot cities. That is... Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But here's the thing. This city we can't do that with. We're gonna need our artillery for this. So it's not as easy as a walk in the park as you would expect. Go improve the ivory, please. Somewhere we'll be able to have an ivory industry. Eventually. Because I know there's more ivory throughout this empire somewhere. Maybe not this city. I think Rockadet may have had it. No, they didn't. Who had the ivory? It's down here. I can eventually get to it. But for now, I can't really do anything with the ivory. Because I can't build an industry here because Niani already has a diamonds industry. Oh my gosh. We are slightly powerful. Yeah, I want a machine gun. That's gonna be pretty nice. Although making these guys infantry would be nice, not that it really matters at the moment. I can practically one-shot a cavalry, which is insane to think about. This city is now mine, and I can instantly use it to kill you. And then I can run over here and almost instantly kill you. No, we're keeping it. We're not letting the Molly have it. Are you kidding? Giving this stuff away? Does that sound like something I would do, guys? That doesn't sound like something I would do, I don't think. But wow, we are insanely powerful. It's crazy to think about. Three product slots. Symbol of Peace is going to have to start working on some products. Because that's pretty cool that we can jack up our culture like that. That's a cool concept. I like that. Make a spy, because I can just buy all that stuff eventually on my own. We could build the Statue of Liberty. We don't really need it, but we could build it. Oh, I'm not getting rid of crabs. I don't need it that badly, honestly. Okay, these ironclads have very little to do. How about we send them down here, and they'll be able to start working on these guys pretty soon here. Oh my gosh. We are very powerful. Artillery. Artillery. Oh, do they still have 3 range in this game? I think they have 2 and we have to upgrade it ourselves. Yeah. So 2 range. So still not great, but more powerful is the key. Move everyone back to Symbol of Peace as we get the chance. We have to restructure things now that Kumasi is factored into our trade network. And unfortunately, now that we no longer have our unique unit, we can't build the Fetorias. Man, look at that. Kumasi is pretty safe. They're basically surrounded by us. So they have nothing to worry about. But yeah, look at this. The Free Cities just have an army over there. They just have an army over there for whatever. I don't like any of these. I'm gonna vote that they cannot neutralize governor. And the units of melee get additional combat strength. We'll see what they do. I have no clue what the AI does in this situation. I don't remember.
Petra is a brilliant display.
We did manage to build Petra, somehow. Neutralize governor, I actually won that. Ah! It was all because of me. I got 2 diplomatic victory points because of that. And we just unlocked democracy. Boom, baby, boom. We are just amazing. If I do say so myself, we're just amazing. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We are going to get that back. What do we do for our remaining card here? We have some good options. How about... Where is it? I'm missing it somewhere. I'm looking for something particular. Oh, I already have rationalism in there. I think that's what I was looking for. Where's the one for extra... There it is. Extra 25% gold and 10% production in cities on... Yeah, we'll do that. We are insanely powerful, guys. This is... the stream's supposed to end, but I want to keep going. I'm really enjoying this. Pew! We have to bring our artillery up in here if we want to take this city. We're going to fall you back a little bit. I'm not really concerned about you taking too much damage. If we could get, where are the air balloons? Air balloons would make these artillery the powerhouse we need for the land attack. We cannot tell yet. Nothing like the feeling of conquering all those who oppose you. Absolutely. You are absolutely correct. There's gotta be something good in here that we can pick. Plus 2 great scientist points for every university, and plus 4 great scientist points per turn for every research lab. Science Foundations, I don't remember it being that good. That is insanely powerful. Oh, we want capitalism for the great merchant points. Absolutely. We can get this and instantly retire it. I just get the Great Admirals for all the yields they provide. Because if I retire, I gain 500 gold, and my military units get 6 plus 60% rewards for plundering sea trade routes, which is circumstantial, but is an extra 60% gold. So, why not? Alright, what are we doing down here? What are we doing? This city should have a harbor. Why do we not have a harbor? We should have a harbor in every city we own. Because they are just that good. Transfer to D-Converse. I don't know. I kind of want to keep going, guys. What do you think? I can stop if you want. I typically only go an hour and a half, but I have really gotten into this session. So, I kind of want to keep going, honestly, if you guys are okay with that. For a little bit. I kind of want to keep going for a little bit longer. Yeah, we now have the opportunity to create an industry. I have no clue where I have the second ivory. Am I getting it from a city-state? Because I don't feel like that should count. Search. There's not many, from what I can imagine. There's only 11. Wait, hang on. Yeah, Kumasi has one. I have to imagine I'm getting one from them. I have one there. Oh, Tadmeka actually has one. Who would have thought? Yeah, they're all down here. Which, you know, that makes sense. That's where the elephants would be, normally. Yeah. Whoa! They have some crossbowmen in the water. How about we start killing these guys? Oh my gosh, see, the Free Cities army, there are so many free cities. Their army is just ludicrous. Oh my gosh, but we can fix this. Oh, they have landed all their crossbowmen back on land, which means that our ironclads cannot do anything. So we're just gonna pull them back to where they can't reach us. Ha ha ha, joke's on you. Did I ever put Pingala back in my capital? I didn't. We need to. There we go. Get some extra production. Take it. Nice. Am I building wonders anywhere else? I'm actually building a St. Basil's Cathedral up there. We can move them up there and do pretty well by doing that. Ferris wheel for some amenities. If my people are happy, they'll actually be more productive, which is wonderful stuff. Boop. Shipport or whatever that said. I already forgot what that said. Yeah, but we're very powerful. We're just the best. We'll build the Eiffel Tower, because why not? We may as well build these things. There's really not a reason to not build them. What is that? Is that some kind of resource, or is that just trees? Oh, olives are out there. We should go get some olives. Why not, right? Be a fun little excursion to go out there and grab some olives. Yeah, just build a builder. Alright, Kumasi. Well, their yields are not as good as we would have hoped. Comparatively speaking. We can just use our battleship to basically almost insta-kill these units. And that is what we are in it for, is to instant-kill units, because that is hilarious that we're able to do that. Yeah, but long story short, these guys don't stand a chance. We just have to actually march them in and get them there. And then they're dead. At that point, they're toast. We just have to get there first. Go improve the wheat. Actually, repair this stuff. I pillaged some stuff while taking Niani. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. We'll make this a longer stream. I've had to cancel and cut short a couple streams recently. This will make up for it. So if you have friends, go tell all your friends. Longer stream. Woo! Ow! I haven't gotten that upgrade yet. I really should have.
The inherent vice of capitalism.
My international trade routes provide +1 gold per luxury and strategic resource and protect the destination, as well as +2 culture and +2 science. That is a direct upgrade to something that I had, and that is going to make my economy go through the roof. We're actually going to get rid of that buff that we were using, because I like all these other ones. We're going to be getting a lot of great merchant points now, which is wonderful stuff. That just got us an extra 100 gold. You know what? It's not as good as I thought. But that's still pretty good. Alright, what else do we have? Cold War? Well, I guess we're doing Cold War now. I was just trying to see what the stuff did, but now I accidentally clicked Cold War, so we're committing. Seaport. 2,100 gold per turn so quickly. Because this place has so many coastal tiles that just jacks up our gold. Oh my gosh. We've probably won the game. If I stopped now, we could probably win, but I want to see this through. We are in a fantastic position. Defeat my foes by intimidation. Absolutely. I am so rich, I can just say, hey, look at all this money I have. And they go, oh my gosh, he has so much money. We just need to surrender. That's my game plan. I like that idea. And it should totally work, too. Did we build the Statue of Liberty? We don't really need to, but I guess we could just build builders. There's really nothing else here to build, so just build builders. We don't need to do settlers, because I'm not going to bother building cities at this point. We're already halfway through the game at minimum. But let's be honest, we're going to be much farther through. We could actually build the Great Zimbabwe if we wanted to. But, 100 turns? Yeah, no thanks. We need to repair some things first, and spend some of this money we have. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yeah, these cities are just... We're doing very well. How can I not reach you? You're the one that can shoot after moving, right? We don't have the right guy here. Yeah, see, we don't have the right guy. They're trying to flank, so we'll shoot them. Because that's what you do when people are trying to flank you, you shoot them. How have we not researched infantry yet, actually? I'm curious about that. We really should have. We're getting enough oil to where it wouldn't be a problem to have them. Yeah, we'll kill that. Go ahead and move over to... We're actually building wonders in a lot of different places. Go move to over there. I think we have the Molosseum of Helicarnassus, don't we? Somewhere in this empire. Don't we have Molosseum at Helicarnassus? Yeah, we do, right there. And that means that our great engineers get an extra use. So we still have 2 uses on this guy, not just 1. Which is very powerful. Where do we want to move this guy now? I feel like he could be useful in We're Definitely Peaceful, guys. Although I haven't really seen any spies down here. They seem to have been up in Drager a lot. We've basically lost our religion. Which, you know, that's not that big of a deal, I guess. But it does mean that now that we're converted essentially to Catholicism, we'll have to knock out Bolivar before we can knock out too many other people. Because if I'm the last Civ left and he's already converted me, then he automatically wins a religious victory, which... That would be a really sad way to go out if that's what happened. Oh, we captured an Indian spy! You're spying on me, eh? Golden Gate Bridge? Yeah, Simon Bolivar is still actually doing a pretty good job of staying ahead of me. But, we're catching up. We're consistently about 5 techs behind him, but we're building things. Patala Palace. We have so many policy slots at this point. It's absolutely insane. Neutralized governor. Not that it matters. He's a defensive spy, I'm pretty sure. So it doesn't matter what we do with him. We could get rid of a wheat field, but we would get +4. We don't really need a culture district, to be perfectly honest, though. I think our people would actually prefer a bit more to be happy. Oh my gosh, but building anything in the water is a sacrifice when you look at the yields that we get on this stuff. It's just sacrifice. We'll build an entertainment complex down by the mountain. That'll help keep our people happy. Yeah, now we can move that up there, and now we have a free wildcard slot. Let's go. There's so many good ones. Look how many policy cards we have. I don't think I've ever had 12 before. Although I think you can get that many by the time you get to the latter portion, the synthetic technocracies and things like that. We could do 100% campus and industry zone district adjacency bonuses. I can speak, I promise. It doesn't sound like it, but I can. Ooh. We could just go back to this one to buff our guys up a lot. I either want to do that, or I want to do the Great Engineer points. I'll do the Great Engineer points, because their Great Engineers are just really good. Now we can shoot stuff with our artillery. You're going down. We can instantly kill you guys. Pretty much. Excuse me? I clicked the crossbowman. That guy's dead now. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. You have to be joshing me right now. That is such baloney. I clearly clicked for him to attack the crossbowman, and he moved in to get the worker for some reason. We'll just kill the crossbowman. He can heal off the damage anyway. Alright, move back down to Symbol of Peace. That's the way we cycle through all this stuff. Bam. That actually built most of the wonder on its own, which is pretty awesome. Then we can move it over to work on the Eiffel Tower. That's probably the next one we want to work on. Are there any wonders being built down here? Yeah. You know you're at a good spot in the game when you can afford to just wonder spam. That's how you know you're in a good spot. That was a weird sound. Was that the volcano? Oh, yeah, that is the volcano. Yeah, see, look! He died now because of that stupid misclick. I literally just got the ability to get a machine gun as well. That is annoying. That is a little annoying. I'm gonna move you back. What are you gonna do about it? I could attack. I'd rather just defend. Which, although, he's probably gonna die if I do that. Because their cavalry are actually pretty tough. If I actually wait, and I build a machine gun armada here, I can buy all the buildings to make it better. Replaceable parts. We should have infantry by this point. The fact that we don't is just embarrassing. Aquarium. Yeah, we're running out of things to build. That's the funniest problem to have, is when you just have too much stuff to build. Seaport. We're making 2,200 gold per turn. I'm not particularly concerned about what the opponents are doing at this point in the game. It's not that big of a deal. We still have not gotten plastics, so the offshore rigs are completely worthless to me at the moment. And you can't do anything. You're actually out of range of all this, which is a bit of a shame. You need to go to... Wait. Did we lose a trade route capacity somewhere? We did. We lost a trade route capacity somewhere, and I have no clue why. How has this happened? We're getting 11 influence points per turn. I think it's safe to say we pretty much control every city-state at this point in the game. We're still going to counter-spy here, because of course we are. We have our science, we have our campus, our commercial hub, our harbor, and our city center all right there. It'd be foolish not to. And yeah, we can just send builders out to do whatever we want at this point. We're just building them to give our cities things to do. You can... How about we actually go spy on some people? For example, we can go spy on Gran Colombia a little bit. See what's shaking over there. I can't even see that city to shoot it because of all the stuff that's in the way. Oh, okay, well that bot has to go. Bye-bye. Instantly gone. We don't need them around. We're better than them. Silly bots. Do we guarantee that we get it? Yeah, we may as well.
One had a twisted design.
St. Basil's Cathedral, that instantly makes this city... Oh my gosh, that instantly makes this city a whole lot better. The yields in the city are actually worth something now. We don't really need any of this. We could build the Panama Canal, but that's totally unnecessary. Build a builder. What? Oh, another one. Oh, 2 more. Oh my gosh! This has happened a couple times to me now. Where in the world did these come from? What the heck? That was what, 4? 5? Wow, okay, this is crazy. Well, I've banned them all. We don't have to worry. They're gone. Hopefully they stay gone. Oh my gosh. I may actually have to stop my stream. Yeah, they are infesting the hive mind. You're absolutely right. I don't want to have to stop my stream just because of all the bots, but this is ridiculous. Alright, hopefully that's it. I know every time I say something, more come back. But that is the most bots, especially in such a short period of time, that has ever happened to me. That is crazy. Alright, but I think we're fine. I think we... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. That's what, 9? Gee willikers. Where do these guys come from? And why do they come by me? I only have 2 viewers. It's not like it's gonna even be that effective. Oh my gosh. It doesn't make sense to... The androids are relentless, yeah. This is, oh my gosh. This is a bit ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, my gosh. Oh my gosh! I hope someone out there is counting. I'll have to go back and look after the fact when I'm editing this. See how many of these guys are popping up. Oh my gosh. That's another one. I may have to stop the stream, guys. I may have to stop the stream. This is ridiculous. I actually can't even keep up. Is it better to just time them out? Better, yeah, I'll just report. Bot. It's a bot account. I just typed bot. Alright. Well, that's slightly fast. That takes slightly longer, but at the very least I can report the bots. And maybe that'll be better. Bot. Okay. Wait a second. It is blocked, but I banned it as well. Okay. Sorry about all that. My gosh. Yeah, by the way, in case you can't tell, those those aren't those are lies. So don't listen to them. Do we want our spies to be better? We don't really need them to be better, but we could. No, I'm gonna keep things how they are. I'm gonna keep things how they are. 17! Yeah, I think my previous record was something like 3 or 4. So, that was insane. My gosh, but I think we killed the Zerg Rush. We're okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we somehow made it through that. We don't need you here anymore. What do we do with you? Let's just put you down here or something, down in Tadmeka. And let's buy up all of this stuff, because we have the money, we have the power. And now you have to build something, so... I don't know. Build me... I don't want it to build buildings, because I can just build those myself. I feel a bit torn about that, as you can probably imagine. We could beeline for this, and that is going to be insanely powerful, so... Was there any of this other stuff that we wanted? I think we were wanting to go for that for the Great Engineer points, because that's really powerful. Okay, I think we're okay. War Department. Yeah, we have fully shifted over to War Department here. We are a war person. feel like I'm not getting governor promotions where I'm supposed to be. That's what it feels like to me. Although, admittedly, it's kind of hard to tell. We actually have to follow our artillery back. They're putting up a bit of a fight. Here, we'll leave... Oh, why did I shoot that artillery? You're probably dead. We'll move you up here and hopefully you don't die. Go build me some horses. We don't really... That's not even going to help us, but just go build some horses. Let's go send our battleship down to shoot some stuff. It's kind of just sitting up there doing nothing at the moment. We're going to leave you there so that they take it, and that means they can't... That means they're not attacking us. Where are my trade routes going? I feel like I'm losing trade routes somewhere. I'm very confused. Did I used to have more than this? Oh, I'll tell you what's happening. I'm knocking people out of the game, so I'm losing trade route capacity because I get a trade route capacity for every other civ I meet, and since they no longer exist, I'm losing the capacity. That's what's happening. Well, that's kind of annoying, but you know, they're kind of standing in the way of world domination. So what can I really do? What can I really do about that, right? Yes! Korea, you were spying on me. How dare you? Have we survived? We've survived the onslaught. My gosh. Please just die already. We need to kill this stuff. My gosh. Fall back and upgrade, please. Now they're going to stand a bit more of a chance. I don't know what you were doing. You were doing something, though. I'll just give you a promotion that's not really going to help you. Because, you know, there's not really anything to do with it. We could get flight. We've kind of just ignored it. We're at computers and we've ignored flight and radio. I'd love to know the reasoning behind that. That doesn't make any sense to me, but I would like extra tourism. The drone would be nice for my artillery. There's a reason to do the stuff I'm doing there. Arena. Zoo. Okay, you're out of things to do. We could build a commercial hub and just make more money. +5. You know what, I am actually willing to get rid of the wheat. We're getting +92 food. I think we can exchange some food for an extra +5 gold adjacency bonus on that. That's pretty good. And as for this district, we will get a campus. Yeah, I'll probably be calling it here soon. We've been going for almost 2 hours. I think 2 hours is pretty good, considering that I normally go an hour and a half. We're gonna have to go after Bolivar here soon. He's converting all this stuff. And as we're knocking people out, we are kind of pushing them closer towards religious victory. But as long as India's still in, we're fine. We may want to go after India and Simon Bolivar without actually knocking out their stuff, if that makes sense. Move back to e-commerce. My trade routes have gotten messed up somewhere, and I don't know where. We'll have to fix that. Where do I even send these people at this point? They just need things to do, and I don't have things for them to do. They didn't actually take this, so I'll just build some farms, since they're apparently not going to do anything about it. And my battleship gets to shoot things! Woo! He's been waiting. We could actually just take these two on our own. No. I'm not giving those up. Oh, he's still ahead, but he's ahead by less. Oh my gosh. This fight is just ridiculous. It never ends. It never stinking ends. You're supposed to be able to move after attacking. Why are you not moving after attacking? Or is that you? Oh, that was you. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Let's just go kill you. Okay, go build a farm, and... go build a farm. We're just gonna build farms everywhere. Yes! Absorbs the city-state into your empire. I'm sorry, I couldn't speak. I was at a loss for words. I could absorb a city-state. Now, for anyone else, that would actually be pretty nice. But, for me, that doesn't actually make as much sense to do. Because I get huge benefits from city-states. So it would actually make sense for me to not do that. But cool idea. Cool idea, absolutely. We could do plus 15% science, and we could put that in our cities. I think that's how that works. Plus 25% gold yield and host city. We will go put that up here in Deconverse to give him a little bit of a buff. Yeah, I'm just out of things for these guys to do. I'm out of things for them to do! They're not growing fast enough to be able to build more districts. Plus 3 on a campus, don't mind if I do. That gives us stuff to do with our money. Infantry. Our army is actually pretty decent now. As if it wasn't before. Hang on, where can I put this to where it can't get attacked anywhere else? It would have to be here. Pew! That does a lot of damage. There we go. Alright, one or two more turns and we're gonna stop because I can't just keep going, obviously. Counter spy here, please. You're very useful to have around for counter spying. You're pretty good at your job. Alright, send you to, we're definitely peaceful guys. I have to fix this whole trade route thing, blah! What were you doing? Oh, that's right, I was just building builders for the heck of it, because there's the only thing left for them to do. May as well build a lumber mill, I guess. No point chopping it down at this point in the game. Yeah, we'll just have builders going all over the place. I could have them working on projects, that's actually something they could be doing. Someone built Hagia Sophia, that's absolutely fine. I don't care. I wasn't gonna use that anyway. Oh my gosh, my neck is really sore. Think I've been doing too much computer stuff today. Perhaps.
To err is human.
Man, having a drone, we want to get a drone, because these artillery are instantly going to be better. Oh! Okay, never mind. That's not actually as good as I thought it was. It uses power plants, which I just don't tend to use. Oh, okay, that's not as good as I thought. Poop, man, I thought that was actually pretty good, but it's not. For my purposes. We're gonna beeline the Admonson Scott Research Station and put that up in, what city is this? Guimarães. I don't speak Portuguese. Oh my gosh. We're so powerful, we can just kill crossbowmen in the blink of an eye. Where can these guys even go? They're out of things to do. Trade with, oh my gosh, Caguana, 64 gold. Don't mind if I do. Heal up everyone. I can just straight up buy a machine gun army. That's what I'm talking about. It took almost all my money, to be fair. It took almost all my money. But I bought a machine gun army. I mean, that's pretty cool. How much do drones cost? I'm curious how much drones cost. 14.25. Okay. We're gonna want a drone for this stuff. Yeah, I'm still going a little over even when I thought I was going over. Excuse me! I'm not the suzerain of Ayutthaya. my gosh, they're shooting my ships and they're doing practically nothing. Ah! The sandstorm's about to kill my infantry. Run away. Do you have the promotion where you can attack after moving? You do not. Why do we have you in the front? You should not be the one that's in the front of all this operation. It should be you. Yeah, but now we can just... What's the deal with this whole climate change thing? Oh, stuff's actually happening. We'll want to start investing in some walls soon for all this stuff. Yeah, but now that we have drones, artillery are just going to completely annihilate everything in sight. Which is good. Builder. I know I could be doing other things, and I'm just not doing those things. A machine gun army is what I was waiting for, and a machine gun army is what I'm going to get. And have farms everywhere. It's my African colonies are much more beautiful than all my other stuff. All my other stuff's just really ugly, because it's optimized for insane amounts of production yields. Yeah, there's nothing I can do up there. Let's start sending some people down to Africa and improving all of these tiles down here. Because there's just stuff there to improve, so we may as well improve it. You have the exact same modus operandi. Go down there. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah. We now have the ability to create a Truffles Corporation. Synthetic Truffles United, absolutely. That sounds like a truffle name. And of course it's really good as well. But instead of building builders now... Oh, you're building a spy. Well, that's arguably useful. Yeah, build me... I want to see what these works do that I have. They sound really good. And let's just sail in and take the city. We're killing all their stuff. We're gonna keep it. And oh, loyalty's a problem. But yeah, this is probably as good of a spot to stop as I'm gonna find. I can speak, I promise. But yeah, we are Governor Idle. No, they're not. What are you talking about? We are doing pretty solid here, man. We have taken all the stuff in Africa except for Memphis. We have taken this session. We knocked out Mali entirely, and we're working our way through the African colonies, or through the African free cities here. The funny part is we're still barely ahead of Simon Bolivar in terms of score. You would think that we'd be so much farther ahead, but we're not. That's how good he's doing. I don't know in what regard, but oh yeah, and our tourism is actually better than this. Now, our culture's 829. Yeah, that's pretty high. Oh my gosh. Symbol of Peace is 210 of that. Dude, I can't get over that. It's insane. Yeah, but we're gonna stop the turn there, and we're gonna save and call it. Let's take a quick look again at where we rank in the world. Because I think the next session of our Civ could potentially be the last one. So we'll want to take a quick look and see where we rank in comparison to everyone and see where we have room to improve. And maybe... Ow. I like how their cavalry can charge into my artillery and I'm still fine. And we'll be entering the modern era. That'll be a great spot to save. We entered a golden age. A lot of other people actually did. They did not.
Radio is the
Get wrecked.
of the mind.
Let's get a quick refresher in our minds. We have aluminum somewhere under my campus. We'll be automatically getting that. India lost a city. People couldn't care less. And let's see where we are. Science, we're technically second, but we have we are closing the gap quickly. We were at least 5 techs behind him at the start of this. We're only 2 behind now, which is great. We're actually doing really well at culture. Well, not as good as I thought. This makes it look much better. This makes it look much better than it actually is. I'm about an eighth of the way in terms of culture. If I knocked out Bolivar somehow, everyone else's culture is practically non-existent by comparison to his. So, I'm really... But the thing is, that's not a practical solution. So, we're just going to be keeping him from getting a culture victory, basically. I'm the only one who's even close to domination. Religion, nothing really to worry about right now. Everyone's kind of just converted themselves, and that's it. Diplomatic victory points, we're in second place. So all in all, we're doing pretty well here. We have a commercial empire, and I love it. We're just going to save Portuguese conquest in quote-unquote money. Or parentheses, that's not quotes. So thanks for watching. We had attack... I want to make an Attack of the Clones reference, because I'm a prequel memes fan. But, yeah, we had a lot of bot clones in here. According to Quamper, we had 17. Which is probably, what, 6 times more than our record before. So I don't know what happened there. But, Quamper, I want to thank you for stopping by. You made this session really fun. And I hope you have a fantastic day with whatever you'll be doing. I should be back Wednesday. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't be. Yeah, I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't be, so I should be back Wednesday. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Bloober Gamer signing off. God bless America.